Perfect.
Voch is actually like one of the most entertaining people I watch.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
There are times in life you wish you had a do-over. A chance to warp back in time to change your fate. Back to before you made the wrong choice. If you're in a wreck, make the smart choice right away. Frankel & Frankel. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
Beats Planet.
Man. I tell you what, it surely is cold outside. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay warm around here. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chilly here in the DFW. You know, I can't tell you necessarily, whether it's. Can't tell you whether it's cold where I came from, you know, whether it's cold in Houston or whether it's cold in Natchez, Mississippi. Like I can't tell you what the temperature is in those places, but you know it's a little cool hearing the DFW there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, the best thing to combat a little bit of cold weather is some fire. Just one is cool. One's fine. One is perfectly okay. Let me tell you something, man. Shouts out to the essential workers of the Blue Flame. Couldn't have done it without them. Yeah, I mean, they're one of the reasons why we get things moving over here. So shouts out to them. Shouts out to y'all for being here. Let me put my phone on the charge while I'm working. Appreciate y'all for being here. You know, we ain't doing nothing else. I can always appreciate y'all coming in and tapping in the middle of the week like this. You know, it be random when I be showing up. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put my second phone on the charge because, you know, man, it be a little random popping up in the middle of the week like this, man. So my bad for that. I apologize for that, but I do appreciate the fact that y'all kind of show up, and it's always a good time to go kick it. Let me tell you what the business is today. Just run down a few things here. First of all, I would like to say the phone lines are open. The phone lines are always open, so y'all be sure to tap in with those 202-926-1127, access code 309104. Easy little process to get into the phone lines. Tap in with me, and I'll hear what y'all got to say, you know? On top of that, just, you know, if we got some draft stuff y'all want to talk about, like some overarching Cowboy discussions y'all want to talk about, we could do that. I think at some point I'm going to share my disgust at Mike McCarthy and the job that he's doing. And I've seen some wild things, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if y'all knows. I just want to hang my finger over which button? I'll put it over the Don DeMarco button here. I've seen some people out here defending Mike McCarthy. It's a little odd. I wasn't ready. You know, I know people are here to defend Cooper Rush, but I can see a path to where somebody supporting Cooper Rush works out in their best interest or whatever, right? There are some people that hate for, right? So they really don't like Cooper Rush. They just supporting Cooper Rush by way of them hating for. Like, that makes sense. Like, there's no backup head coach for us to root for here. Like that's the weird thing about the coaching dynamics. Like, you got assistant coaches or whatever, but like, you know, rooting for Al Harris ain't gonna necessarily lead to hate to Mike McCarthy necessarily. Like, we can all have a bipartisan hate for Mike McCarthy, regardless of whoever it is that we rooting for or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Mike being goofy. But seeing people defend Mike McCarthy is the weird part, right? They say, well, Voch, he's won all these games. He was the head coach, and we was the number one offense all these times where it's happened here. It be the small mistakes. It be the small things, you know? Like your boy Jeff. See, Jeff don't defend Mike McCarthy. Jeff simply feels like this is a Jerry Jones problem, and that the team ain't good enough. That's not the same thing necessarily. I don't think Jeff flat out praises Mike McCarthy, but it's the small things that I think Mike McCarthy's doing wrong that Jeff defended him. He's probably defended him because, okay, cool. It be the small things that Mike McCarthy's doing here. And even if Jeff is defending Mike McCarthy, here's my reason why I disagree with Jeff here. It be the small things, bro. It be the small things, the small preparation things. You know, Mike doesn't really seem like somebody that's very anal about his preparation. You know what I'm saying? He's been a delegator his whole life. He's been a guy that passes things along to the next coach. And this ain't Voch making stuff up. Like Mike McCarthy come out and tell you this. Or if you just go to training camp, like Bones Fossil is running practice. Like Mike is a stone cold delegator. I wonder if Mike's coaching style and like how he handles some things, I wonder if that's the reason for the result that we have certain things, right? For example, Mike McCarthy delegates practice or running practice to another coach. Is that why Mike McCarthy can't identify that this team is not paying attention to details? I can Don DeMarco that. Mike McCarthy, here's another example. Mike McCarthy values player health, okay? So he got a real good look at the GPS numbers. He don't really want to thump too much. We don't really do a lot of ass whooping drills and things of that nature. And I wonder, because of that, does that result in our team being a little softer? I'll Don DeMarco to that. Of our team being a little softer, you know what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy's the play caller, but he's not necessarily the offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? Like, Schottenheimer's the offensive coordinator. And I think, I could be mistaken, right? I think most of the great coaches in the league that call their plays, I think it's their book, kind of sort. I think they like create the thing and they kind of do their own book thing. Well, I think for a while, Mike McCarthy was calling Kellen Moore's plays. Why do I say that? Because when Kellen Moore leaves, you just can't make a hard turn straight to your offense. That ain't how this works. But having a full offseason of my offense, then you kind of see what the whole Mike McCarthy thing was, right? So that one season where Mike McCarthy was calling the plays, that started off nonsensical, to be fair, and something happened. Somebody cussed Mike McCarthy out. Something happened, but the offense ended up being really good. You have to make adjustments on offense once teams start to figure you out. How can you make an adjustment to an offense that ain't yours? See, so Mike McCarthy was forced to run his now, right? It ain't like this. All the Kellen Moore bleed over was done. There was a while where Kellen Moore had to run some of Linehan's stuff, and then he had to break out of it, right? And then Mike McCarthy had to run some of Kellen Moore's stuff, right? And then boom, boom, boom. But then Mike started running his own shit. I could be wrong. I'm just a dude with a microphone and a camera. But then you start to see a whole bunch of running upfield and turning around here. I'm not making any definitive statements or anything. Shouts out to Shaq, the Vikings fan. Y'all winning and shit. I'm not making any definitive statements or anything like that. I got questions. I'm curious. I'm curious here. Like, what's the processes here? When Mike McCarthy's looking at his team and he's watching film, what does he say? Does he say, oh, bet, we right on track, we just got to change, boom, boom, and we straight? Or does Mike McCarthy say, okay, this is trash, let's really make some changes here? I'm curious to know what Mike McCarthy says. Jerry Jones came out a couple of weeks ago. Man, Jerry, what you think? What you think about the offense, Jerry Jones? And Jerry was like, "Yeah, we running some basic shit. We running some regular concepts. We running some." Jerry basically said, "We running some nonsense out here." Jerry Jones said, "Hey man, some of these plays is goofy." Y'all remember when Jerry said it because y'all heard him say it because y'all are educated audience, and then you heard me come on here and talk about it and review it. Why does Jerry Jones come out and vouch for Mike McCarthy after that? Shit, I don't know. But I doubt Jerry Jones will come out and say something without somebody co-signing it, right? That's like y'all notice when Jerry Jones say something, Troy Aikman come out and say it. Oh, I revealed something?
Salute.
Y'all notice when Jerry say it, Troy Aikman come out and say it? It's almost like Jerry say, yeah, Troy, what you think? And Troy say, well, Jerry, I'm going to come out on TV in a couple of days or a couple of weeks and say this. And Troy Aikman come out and say, well, I think the offense kind of stale. The run game look a little weird. And, we need these these wide receivers to run through press coverage. Troy Aikman came out on TV and said that, on the radio and said that. It wasn't TV, it was radio. He came out and said that. No, a couple of weeks before that, Jerry Jones came out and said, "Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, man? The offense is a little goofy. Run plays look a little weird. You need your offense to run through." Jerry Jones said that. I don't think that's because Troy Aikman is copying Jerry Jones. I think Jerry Jones is telling us what Troy Aikman is saying to him in the comfort of their conversation. Did you hear what I said?
You hear what I said?
That's what I think is going on. That means I got another question. I don't look at Jerry as a football guy. He's 70 years old. Jerry don't know how to run no spread offense. Jerry don't know shit about this. Somebody said, Voch, you wrong for saying that about Jerry Jones. Jerry watched film on 7th round picks and miscellaneous free agent players like Jonathan Mingo. Voch, you wrong. Okay, cool. Let's just call it a theory then. Let's just call it this is what I be thinking. Don't worry about it. But I'm curious, chat. Curious, you know, what happened when it came down to this whole I'm vouching for Mike McCarthy thing? Well, I wonder where that came from. Jerry came out and vouched. Mike McCarthy came out. No, Mike McCarthy didn't say nothing, but Troy Aikman came out and said, "Hey, Mike McCarthy." Da, da, da. I wonder what that relationship. There's something deeper there. Of Jerry echoing Troy. I think there's something deeper there. I don't know what it is. I just want everybody to keep their notepads ready and just write some shit down. I just think we need to be prepped for that. Long story short, the general manager think that your play callers plays are a little goofy, but that's fine because you know Voch Lombardi thinks that as well.
Salute.
I think that the play is a little goofy as well. So kind of sort of me and Jerry Jones agree. Me and Jerry on the same page. The weird part about it is that when they ask Jerry in an isolated fashion, when they ask an impromptu question to Jerry Jones in an isolated fashion where he has to think for himself, Jerry comes out and said, well, all this stuff that the media is thinking, you can really pass that as propaganda for real. Don't believe what they telling you in the media now. Chat, I have been incredibly reluctant. I've had to acquiesce to the idea that I'm media. Marcus Harris, did I use that correctly? Like if I'm reluctant to do it, but I do it, don't I have to acquiesce to something if I don't want to do it, Marcus Harris? Did I use that correctly? I've been reluctant to call myself media for a long time. But Voch ain't no fool. Voch ain't no fool. You know, I didn't go to school for this, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go to media school and get a media degree or nothing like that. But I've built this platform and people come here and we all gather together and we share thoughts and information. This shit's kind of media, right? Plus, I also know from people inside the organization and from people outside the organization that Jerry Jones gets a social media report on his desk every week. I ain't nobody. I'm just a dude with a camera and a microphone. But if I had to guess, my name may or may not have been on one of them papers there. So when somebody says, oh, man, the media is just da-da-da, boom, 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 I would imagine, I'm not just saying it's just directly me, but I would imagine it has something to do with radio. It has something to do with TV. That got something to do with podcasts. That's the game. It got something to do with some of those entities there. Radio and .com, sure, but Jerry Jones not going to shit on his own product. I need a sheet of paper. I'll take this sheet of paper. This ain't about nothing. So when media people like me and others and shit like y'all too, y'all the media. Well, media people like me come out and say, running back, we need more. Rico's the best, but we need more. Defensive tackle, we need more. I mean, Mozzie can be like a rotation young dude guy, but we need more. Wide receiver not named CeeDee Lamb. I understand people got to step up. I get that. You need your young guys to do a little better. I'm not leaning on Brandon Cooks and Jalen Tolbert to enact any kind of change here. Cool. Kevontae Turpin, one of the most explosive players on your team there. Use him. And all we got from training camp till about week 7. Y'all notice that? That was the bye week. From training camp to about week 7, all we got was smacks in the face like y'all don't know what y'all talking about. We got this. Boy, all of a sudden, boy, they got a weird look on their face when they talk about Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks. All of a sudden, one tech is a problem. All of a sudden. Chat, y'all find that funny? All of a sudden, Kevontae Turpin getting extra targets outside of the return game. It took him to have 2 of the fastest plays in the NFL history, miles per hour wise, for them to go, hey man, let's just give Turpin the ball a little bit more. I'd be damned if Rico Dowdle running back 1, ain't it? Now, I'm not told you so guy because I discourage my friends from being that. Chat, can y'all vouch for me not wanting to be told you so guy? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that dude, told you so guy. But when I loudly advocate against Ezekiel Elliott for being involved in this thing to any capacity, I refuse to come back and look at y'all in the face and be told so guy because I love y'all too much. Man, Vice Rico Dowdle ain't special. I feel you. He may not be. But he's better than 15. I don't know why they gave him 15. Give him 21 back. I don't know why they gave him 15. Oh, Voch, he'll just be a goal line guy. Where? I don't even want that dude being goal. Like now all this shit's coming to fruition here, and now they're going, all of a sudden, Rico got like 130 something yards rushing the shit. Where was Troy Aikman when this shit was going on? Long story short, Caitlin Carson got 21. Well, give Zeke 35. And I don't give a well, that's Louisville. I give him 34. I don't give a damn what number he get. Take all the good numbers off and prepare that number for the young kids that's coming in or the new guys that's coming in. I said all that to say I'm wrapping this up in a bow, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't forgotten the big theme here. At the end of the day, if you Mike McCarthy, I understand that Jerry Wayne Jones has a foot on your neck. I really would like Mike McCarthy to just come out and just be a whistleblower for the whole operation, but whatever. But a part of me feels like he's at fault too. As the offensive player and play designer, I feel like he's at fault too. After I seen Jalen Tolbert not block the damn front side linebacker or play side safety type guy, once I see Jalen Tolbert miss that block 12 times, I'm going to stop calling him. Mike McCarthy, he needs to see it 5 more times. After I see Kevontae Turpin run faster than everybody else, and I'm talking about in camp, I need to get Turpin more involved. Mike McCarthy waited until week 12 to do this. When I saw Ezekiel Elliott use politics and rollover seniority, raise your hand if you ever heard of rollover seniority. Raise your hand, or rollover respect. Either one of those. They're interchangeable. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of rollover respect or rollover seniority. I tell y'all ass to write this shit down. It's going to come back on the test. Raise your goddamn hand if you ever heard either one of those. I say, man, why Zeke ain't practicing in camp? I say, why is Zeke not I say, why Zeke ain't out there running around with the? I say, what the hell going on with it? Why Zeke ain't? Why he ain't? I say, he so look slow out there. I say, he so look slow out there. Man, we got to game one. Man, we got to game one and Zeke averaged like 2 yards a carry or some dumb shit. But he scored because Zach Martin killed somebody. What's my man named? Luigi Auditore, whatever his Italian last name is. Zach Martin killed the man, and Ezekiel Elliott walked into the end zone and was like, "Oh, if I apologize to Zeke, I'd be damned. I'd be damned." Not gonna be able to do it. My question is, if I'm a YouTuber and I saw this, I predicted this pre-camp because I saw the damn Patriots film. Voch, our O-line better than that. I just, and I ain't being told so, guy, but the Patriots film, the camp, the preseason, and week one, I'm a YouTuber with a camera and a microphone. What the fuck is Ezekiel Elliott starting versus San Francisco? That's why Mike McCarthy goofy as hell. If you're a person that hit me up on social media, and there's a couple people that did it, they was trying to defend Mike McCarthy after I said he was terrible and goofy as hell. That's why I'm so down and I call Mike McCarthy goofy as hell. That's why. I actually wonder how many more games would we have won if you would have approached Rico Dowdle as the one guy. Let's stop effing around with it, man. How many games would we have won if we would have taken the approach of Rico Dowdle as the one guy? How many reps and drives did we kill giving 15 to football? That's my issue with Mike McCarthy. So when I say that Mike McCarthy is terrible, when I say that Mike McCarthy is hot ass garbage, and you say, well, Voch, Mike McCarthy has led us to 3 12-win seasons in a row, Voch. Mike McCarthy just led we've had the number one offense under Mike McCarthy. Why? I don't think Mike McCarthy's garbage. I just think that he's just not great. Voch, why do you think this about Mike McCarthy? Because Rico Dowdle averaged 7.3 yards per carry yesterday, and we kept throwing that bitch with Cooper Rush. That's why Mike McCarthy goofy as hell. And they still trying to play Zeke. I get it. That's why Mike McCarthy goofy. Zeke wouldn't even be. I know Deuce hasn't done shit. I'd rather run Deuce Vaughn out that before I run 15 out there. Rico Dowdle was 18 for 131 yards, and he ran Cooper Rush out that mug to throw the football, which is already a problem within itself. But chat, if you had to guess, if you had to ponder, and you can check your notes for this. This is the part of the test where you can use your notes. Chat, if you had to be imaginative and assume what routes we were running when Cooper Rush started throwing the damn football. If you had to go to the last plays of the game and Trey Hendrickson got the sack on Cooper Rush, why don't y'all take a guess? What damn routes we were running? Why don't y'all guess? Special K, we was running downfield and turning around, boy. We don't deserve good things, ladies and gentlemen. Special K beat me too, man. Thank you. We don't deserve good things, Special K. Mike admitted today finally that he should have continued running the football. He should have admitted that shit yesterday while the game was going on, and maybe we wouldn't be in this predicament. Man, let me see if I can find that guy. Man, hold on. Yo, chat, let me see if I can find this play. I just want to see if I can find the play. Dog. And these charlatans got the nerve to blame this on Rain Dakota Prescott. Chat, Dak ain't perfect, bro. Dak is not perfect, bro. Don't get me mistaken. He is not some elite quarterback. He's not perfect. I'm not caping for him, but dog, he could do much better. But nobody's gonna win the game. Chat, look, hold on. And chat, y'all know the problem is the game script never really took you out of position to run the football. Like, you ran the ball with Rico, you could have kept running the football. It ain't like the game script got so bad. This went black on purpose. Hold on. It's not like the game script got so bad that, oh, we can't run the ball with Rico because we down by 2 scores. Bro, the game script was fine. Let me tell y'all something. We at the end of the game. Chad, let me know if y'all can see this on the screen, because I only want to do this one time and I don't want to say it again. Chad, can y'all see this on the screen? Please confirm to me that y'all can see this on the screen. Confirm to me that y'all can see this on the screen. Okay? Let me know what y'all can see, man. I'll just keep talking away for y'all. So this is at the end of the game, right? Rico Dowdle's currently averaging 7.2 yards. Y'all can see he's currently averaging 7.2 yards a carry. He's out there whooping feet 130 some yards on 18 carries, which is ridiculous. Hey, this is Cooper Rush throwing the football, which already made me sick. Cut the music off. This is already Cooper Rush throwing the football, which already made me sick. Chat, y'all want to guess what? Look, yeah. Y'all want to guess what the routes are? Chat, y'all want to guess what the routes are? Cooper Rush got sacked on his play, and I wonder why. Y'all want to guess what the routes are? Let's just run this shit. Let's just take a look and see. Turn around. Hey, man, listen, dog. Ain't nothing better than running around the field and turn around. Let me see, who's this up here? Is that Tolbert up here? I don't even trust Tolbert doing this, but hey, if they running and they running too high, so look, this deep ball from Tolbert don't even exist, or this 9 from Tolbert don't even exist, because they got a guy high up here and there's a corner pass him along. No, he's running with him, so they got a corner and a deep guy running with the deep. Everybody else, they are running downfield and turning around. So when I talk to y'all goofy ass people up in here, I ain't talking to y'all, but I'm talking about them. When I talk to y'all goofy ass people up in here and y'all vouching for somebody or you're shitting on for, this has been the offense all year. You run downfield and you turn around. This has been the offense. On top of your offensive line ain't being that great in general. Now Cooper Rush and Terrence Steele getting killed and y'all motherfuckers are running downfield and you turning around. I'm not making this up, bro. This is what I be saying. Don't tell me. Look at Jake Ferguson right here on the right side. Look at Jake. Look at Jake. He fighting for his life to turn around right now. And you know what the linebacker gonna do? Look, I can cover Jake Ferguson on this play. You wanna know why? Because number 57 right here, he ain't gotta turn his hips. He ain't gotta flip and run. He can sit down on Jake Ferguson. You wanna know why? Because Jake Ferguson is running upfield and turning around.
Did you hear what I said?
This makes me sick, bro. This is your offense, and this has been your offense all year. This makes me sick, bro. This makes me sick, bro. This is why, and people call me crazy for saying, I was like, hey man, this might be Dak Prescott's most effective year because he's out here making it work, getting 250 yards a game, running around. That's why Mike McCarthy is a stone cold sucker out here. That's why Mike McCarthy is stone cold sucker out here. Reggie who the kitchen thief? Okay, cool. The kitchen thief in the chat. He says, Voch, I was at the game. It was run down field and turn around all game long. Of course. Of course. Of course. Oh, this is a good one, chat. Hold on. This 4th and 7. Hold on. 4th and 7. End of the game. We need some, y'all. 4th and 7. Let's see what we call here. Cut the music. Let's see what we call here. Shit. That's the same goddamn. Look. Jalen Tolbert still running downfield just from a different spot. Everybody running upfield and turning around at different spots. But hey, this is my point. This is my point here. That's my point. I don't even think you necessarily, this is where me and Jeff argue a little bit. I don't even think you necessarily got a talent issue. If guys simply weren't, and look, Cooper Rush threw that month. Hold on, wait, let me put this back on the field. Let me put this back. Cooper Rush threw this month and hit Lisa Salters upside the head. But who was he even throwing to? Bro, y'all wonder why I come on here with an attitude. This is where me and Jeff fuss a little bit. Jeff thinks the team is just bad in general. The team ain't great, but the play calling makes everything worse. Everything worse. Everything gets worse. I'm like, bro, who's supposed to? Who's supposed to? You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, Michael Parsons, and look, he allegedly vouching for Mike McCarthy there, and I don't even know if that's true or not. Somebody say Michael Parsons out here saying good things about Mike. That must be AI. I don't even believe in that. But I was hurt for Michael Parsons, bro. I was hurt for Michael Parsons, bro. When he was walking off field, the nonsense at the end of the game, man, you got to be hurt for that dude, man. I don't know. Terrible. Can't nothing make that better, but just new play calling, bro. It's two things that can make that better. It's two things that can fix this current situation, right? One is you need to move on from Mike McCarthy, and this ain't even just by him as a play caller, right? Some people, I saw somebody was like, well, could he be a head coach but just give the play call to somebody else? I mean, sure, but I want a whole culture change here because we saw it, and I've been watching Hard Knocks, and Mike Tomlin is the truth. So the two things that can fix this team is you got to move on from Mike McCarthy. You need a real legit play caller up in here. And the second thing you can do that can really improve this thing, sign up for Prize Picks. Hey man, Prize Picks is the leader in daily fantasy sports. They're the greatest. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, man. Yeah, download Prize Picks, go to prizepicks.com, use code VOCH, 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 and you get instantly, all right? Instantly. After you play $5, you get 50 back. All right. How do you play? All you need is some knowledge of your sport. Okay. You go pick a sport and you pick 6 players and you make a lineup, or you can pick 2, you can pick 2 to 6 players out that lineup. And the more players that you add to that lineup, the more money you can win if all of those players exceed the projected stats or if they go less. For example, let me tell you what I did on this one, right? I put down 100. Now y'all see I ended up doubling my money. I won 200, but you say, well, but Voch, You only got 3 out of 6 right. Well, Prize Picks will hold you down. You know, if I would have got 6 out of 6, I'd have got the grand prize, right? But I got 3 out of 6, and Prize Picks didn't just send me home empty, so they still doubled my money. Now, chat, let me cut the music off. Chat, y'all want to know what I would have won if I'd have got all 6 of these? $25,000. If I had the opportunity to 250 times my money in this particular situation, and y'all see these little devils right here. These are like the super plays, right? So you go like, hey, you know, normally we'll say Darnell Mooney 60 yards, but you can play for Darnell Mooney 79.5, right? And that'll add a little bit to your chance to win or whatever, or your multiplier or whatever, right? And I got 3 out of 6, but boy, if I'd have got this 25 bands right here, I bet I wouldn't have been at work today. I bet I wouldn't have came to work today. But anyway, use code VOCH, 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 and you play 5, you get 50 back instantly. You ain't even got to win. Just play the 5, you get 50. Also too, they're gonna be doing this for the next couple of games here. Is they got the Pat Mahomes free play. Okay, so you go in and you say, hey, I want to pick Pat Mahomes. As long as Pat Mahomes gets 1 yard, you get a W. And let's say you pick this one for a Puka Nacua touchdown here. If you put down 100 on this one. Just for these 2 players, if you go, all right, Pat Mahomes is going to get more than 1 yard and Puka Nacua is going to get a touchdown, I can put down 100, I can win 350. And like I said, they got NFL, NBA, they got hockey, college football. The college football playoffs are coming up. If y'all want to tap in with that, you can. College basketball, soccer, they got Call of Duty on here. Hey, they got esports and Call of Duty on here. So do your thing at Prize Picks. Code VOCH, VOCH, VOCH. You get 50 when you play 5 instantly. All right. Appreciate y'all for being there, man. Appreciate y'all for being a part of this thing, man. But yeah, man, Mike McCarthy pissed me off. Mike McCarthy's bothersome, man. I ain't never had a coach bother me like this. It's like I feel like Jason Garrett did everything he could to win. Everything in Jason Garrett's power to win. I think he did it. He just wasn't good enough. Mike McCarthy may be good enough. He's just not doing everything in his power to win. If y'all want to call into the show, the number is 202-926-1127, access code 309104. Tap in with me. Huh? What'd you say, Big A? What's that?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean for you to catch me in that spot.
That's all good, Big A. What up? We got Big A on the phone. What's happening?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I see you big mad right now. So, you know, yeah. I understand it. Believe me, it's been rough right now.
Yeah.
But I had an idea, and granted, I understand you're a very busy person, so I can understand if you don't want to do this whatsoever. But I do think it would be interesting if you did a video idea of, like, it ain't got to be all that deep of a research, but just like a roadmap of what coaching in regards to your next next coach and your next coaching staff, what like intangibles you look for, what certain candidates you're looking at. I understand. We're gonna understand. You know, just to give kind of like how it is with drafts, where we filter out and give people ideas of like the new people going to be coming in. You give an idea of like what candidates are out there, so it's not simply just everybody being like, we want Ben Johnson.
I don't really do candidates like that because I don't really know a lot of these people till they end up coaches. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know who Ben Johnson was until he became an OC and his offense was good. So what's probably gonna end up happening is we're gonna go through our process and interviews and all that kind of stuff, and we're going to talk to some qualified candidates. We're going to talk to some old coaches. We're going to talk to at least one black guy. And from then, I'll give my analysis on those guys. But I don't really have a good idea of the available head coach. Now, we'll still know all the coaches, so tap into him when he's live. But I ain't really got a good plan to do a video on to-be coaches.
Okay, all right, I got you. You know, that's just a thought. That's just a thought in my head. Because like I said, I've been looking for a new coach since like September, since that Lions game. I've been like, all right, what are we looking? What do I think should be the thing that what do I believe this next coaching staff should be coming in here and what they need to do to help push this thing forward. But just in general, because I understand I know how people have their reservations. Other than that, hey, it is what it is. Bright spot. If the season ends, you have a chance to maybe get inside the top 10. So hey, root for that.
Yeah, I feel you, brother. Good call. Salute.
See you.
I do think it's worth talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's worth getting into the conversation of the next coach. But dog, I don't even know. Man, I don't even know what that even looks like, man. I don't even know what that looks like. They say Fuster King in my chat, and Fuster King is also on the phones here, and I got 2 new phones. So I'm trying to get them plugged into my board or whatever. So give me a second here so I can figure this out. What y'all doing, chat? Y'all all right? Chat? Y'all doing all right? Let me see. Discoverable pair. There we go. Rodecaster Pro. Let's see. No, Fuzz, don't call that phone. Hold on. I got to give you my other number, Fuzz. Hold on. Let's see. Pair. Yes. Okay. Okay. So we're paired with Rodecaster Pro. Okay. So we're paired. Okay. I got to figure out what my new number is. Fuzz, hang up the phone. Fuzz, hang it up. Fuzz, hang up. Hold on, Fuzz, hang up. Okay, let me see. So I got to give Fuzz my new number from this other phone. Okay, let me see. Okay, they say Fuzz is leaving a message. Don't leave a message. Okay. Okay, hold on, Fuzz. I got something for you, player. Hold on. Actually, I could just text Fuzz from this phone and be like, call this number. Okay, cool. I got. Okay, hold on, chat. Hey, chat. Hold on. We working, chat. Hold on. So I can go to, okay, brother. Foots. There we go. Now I can just call Foots.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Of course he did. Of course he's not answering. Of course he's not answering. Of course he ain't answering. Of course. Call this. Jeez, Foot. Try to help. He said he was gonna call you, but we got you, Sadiqa. We working on it, but I don't have this phone on the on the Yami. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put this phone on the Yami. Foot, I'm calling you from the work line. Okay, let's try again. Let's see what we got. Can I place a call while somebody? Okay, there we go. All right, now we got. What's up, Fuster King?
What's up, Bob? How you doing, man?
Hey, yo, Fuster King. I just wanted to show off my new phone. I got you calling on my new Motorola flip phone. You know what I'm saying? The Motorola got the touchscreen flip joints. So if you say something I don't like, I'm gonna slam this mug on you. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't hang up. It's right there. What's good with you, bro?
Man, I you know, Bob, for the first time, I don't like. Last night left me without answers. And I just been listening. I was gonna try to get you on, but we could wait. I actually got a new mic, so I'm just ready to work, Bob, because it's just like everybody is. I heard what you said, and I was like, man, you know what? Bob is right. Like everybody's rushing to get a new coach, but it's like, who, you know, and like I don't even know what that looks like, right?
Yeah.
Like, what does that look like? What does that entail? Because everybody is so like, let's just throw Mike away. But does that entail a fresh start as an org? Does that entail? What does that bring? What comes with that? It's so many thoughts. When I'm looking at the team and defensively, I'm just like, man, they didn't play bad. Now McCarthy got to go. I've given him more chances than anybody.
Yeah.
But like watching yesterday, I just couldn't for the life of me understand it wasn't so much the play selection, it was just a philosophy. Like he actually called some cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why so much pass?
Yeah.
With Cooper Rush.
Yeah. Rico Dowdle averaged 7.2 yards a carry yesterday, Foots. I laughed too. I think I laughed
You gotta
too.
laugh to stop from crying. And I defend Mike. That's what I fight y'all on Mike. But I'm just like, nah, Mike. Like, you can't see the game. Like, you're killing these guys on the one.
Yeah.
You know, Brock Hoffman, somebody who I won't say I've written Brock Hoffman off, but I was like, nah, I'm okay. He's playing outstanding. He's moving guys 2 yards up the field.
No, he's not. He doing all right.
And
he doing all right.
You can upgrade, right? But we're talking about yesterday's game, like in game. Are you watching Brock Hoffman?
Yeah, man, Brock Hoffman falling down on people that's falling already. I feel what you're saying, Foots, but a lot of that's like combos. I'm not finna let you get off on Brock like that. But
he definitely was doing.
Yeah, but Brock ain't been he ain't garbage. Brock's doing his job, but he ain't been garbage, Foots. I'll say that.
The line was good enough, Voch, to my point.
Chuma Doga didn't play terribly. I agree.
Yeah. The line was just. I mean, now on the last rep, he got smoked. But
you want to know why, Foots? You want to know why he got smoked in that last rep? Because Cooper Rush holding the football. Because Mike McCarthy told them boys to run downfield and turn around. That's a problem, Foots. The route combos is a problem, Foots.
Yeah, there's no creativity at this point. There's no ifs, ands. So like nothing we do is setting up anything else. He's had. I won't say he's just a complete terrible play caller. I don't like to go left that way, but I think it's too much. I think that I wouldn't even be mad at Mike coming back if he wasn't calling the plays. But his decision making in game, it just seems to be too much. It seems to be that he's not dialing up any explosives. Like everybody knows this, putting Turpin on the edge, and this is what scares me about Turpin, but like again, I know this. Putting Turpin on the edge is a bad matchup because exactly what's going to happen when that corner just ran him out of bounds. He doesn't have the play strength on the edge. But if you put him in a slot where he has the ability to move, right, box, and make somebody miss, and you have space, that's where you play Kavontae Turpin.
Yeah.
Throwing a 9 to Turpin is smart. So it's just things like that. So.
I do think a good coordinator can mask Mike McCarthy's nonsense, but I'm tired of trying to mask my head coach's nonsense. Fuzz. I just want a better head coach, bro. Like I don't get toughness from us, man, and that starts from your head coach, man. Man, you watch them dudes over there in Detroit, man. Them dudes tough, man. Them dudes in Pittsburgh is tough. They just got a different feel when you watch them playing football for the King. We don't have that, man. And that starts with your head coach. And I know he believes in player health. He wants guys to take days off and stuff like that. And he wants the best guys to be best. But look at what Detroit's doing, man. Like their star player get hurt, but they still tearing it up on defense because they backups is tough. They backups is tough, Foot. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think, I'll be honest with you. And I think, that's the type of coach that I wouldn't mind either, because I think just going for the sexy play caller might be a mistake. I think it's one of those things to where it's like, is it a guy who can rally the room and have an OC, have a DC, and not be a walk-around head coach, but be a coach that can 100% get the mindset of this team right? We have a mindset issue. Mm-hmm. We have no mindset. We have no grit. And that starts with, okay, what is your philosophy going to be? When you look at the Chargers right now, they are playing tough football because they're running the ball. As good as Herbert is, they're still going to run the ball at you. Like, that's who Harbaugh wants to be. You give them 2 years, they'll be right in the thick of things. But that's the mentality that they've created. With McCarthy, like, does he want to run the football? Are the run schemes good? What does he want to do? Nobody knows what his identity is. You know, with Pittsburgh, they're going to run the ball, play defense. That's never going to change. They'll plug Russell Wilson in because they'll run the ball and play defense. If we had that, Voch, I'm not mad at you there. I think that chasing a hot shot offensive coordinator isn't smart. So I agree with you there. People are going to want that because they want to see new. But we got to remember, some of these OCs have never ran a team. Now, I know you got to give guys an opportunity, but I'm going to tell y'all a name who I've really been flirting with is Dan Lanning at Oregon. But people will look at that and say, well, he's a college coach. I don't know if you like that. but he has some of that like craziness in him that at least the team, he's quirky, right, Voch? But at least the team, all his teams play a certain way. Inspired, fly around, good offense, good defense. So, kind of like my thoughts on that, Voch.
All the coaches that got fired this year are defensive coaches. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think what you got to do, I just think this the way, Foots. I just think you got to take some young stud coordinator, some hot shot coordinator, and they got to be your head coach. I don't like it neither, but you ain't finna tell an offense coordinator from one place to come be an offense coordinator somewhere else. That ain't gonna be how it go. You just you just got to have your tight ends coach be real good and get lucky and elevate him to the offense coordinator or your running back coordinator or something goofy like that. But if they're an offense coordinator already, a proven offense coordinator, then they either about to be a head coach or they're an old offense coordinator that has been fired 1,000 times. You're looking like Charlie Weiss or some dumb shit like that. Man, I think that's the only way. I think like Green Bay did it. Cincinnati did it. They bad this year because of defense, but Cincinnati did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, San Fran, like you have to take these dudes, man. You have to take these young offense coordinators and just roll with Miami and just roll with them.
All right, Voch, I'm gonna hang up, man. I just want to once we start getting the draft talk. I know you don't want to go on record yet, but we'll get fireworks here. Voch, would you rather have? I'm putting you on the spot. Okay. Would you rather have you watched Hampton yet, or you haven't gotten him?
Tampa?
Running back. Hampton. Amari Hampton.
I've watched Hampton, yes, sir.
Okay. So would you rather have a combination of Genty and let's say Jaden Higgins, or let's say the Stanford kid, Alec Ayo, or would you rather have or just a lesser receiver?
What's his name, Fuzz?
But I'm gonna struggle with him.
The kid from Stanford.
Yeah, this is kid from Stanford, bro. I just call him Ayo.
Alec Ayo Minor.
I just say Ayo.
Foots, I'm not even gonna let you finish your question.
No, Foots, don't fist ride, Voch. This is what he do, y'all.
No, listen, Foots. I'm always gonna take the wide receiver first round and pair that with Caleb Johnson, or Hampton or something like that.
You had Dane on. I think Caleb's gonna fly up, and he's my RB2. That's why I went Omari Hampton or maybe like the Neal. But go ahead, one bad.
Hey man, Caleb tough, bro. But if you ask me, you know, I like Genty too, man. Genty is worth the superstardom that everybody's giving him. And if we run out of elite options, then yeah, I'll take Genty right there. But what I would prefer to take like a McMillan or a Burden and then pair them with a Hampton or Caleb Johnson from Iowa. For sure.
Okay, real quick. What do you like about Burden? Because I'll be honest, I'm struggling with him. I like him, I just don't love him, Voch.
Shit, man. He a yak guy, man. You know me. I like yak guys, man. He has the ability to catch the ball away from his body. They just don't ask him to do it a bunch. And you don't really see a bunch of the wide receiver stuff because they just ask him to, hey, run over there, catch the ball and be yak guy. Swing out the backfield, catch the ball and be yak guy. Run a screen, catch the ball and be yak guy. They don't ask him to do a whole bunch. So I feel your concerns there, but just as a natural yak dude. Think about Debo Samuels. I mean, they're not the same one-to-one type player, but Debo's a guy that don't really run a whole ton of routes, but you give him the football and he's just hard to tackle. I think that's the allure of Luther Burden to me.
Luther Burden, and a good tooth for CD. I'm not mad. I wouldn't be mad at Burden, especially day of the draft, because you're thinking like, okay, listen, we now have somebody who can make somebody miss out there when they catch the ball, and I'm not mad. I think that's one of the things I struggle with Tolbert. Sure. It's like he catches the ball, it's an instant tackle. No yak.
Well, Tolbert just ain't good for us. That's just what it is. I'm just gonna start calling what I'm done overrating. I'm done overrating my own guys, man. Look, Fuzz, that's new Voch, man. That's my new shit. I'm done overrating my own guys.
That's what we on this all season.
That's what we on. Yo, Fuzz, they've gotten all the happy Cowboy fan out of me. All the optimistic, hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gone, Fuzz. I am dark side Voch, evil Batman Voch. Tolbert is trash until proven otherwise. I'm done overrating my guys, man.
That's real. Hey, man, I love you, bro. I'm going to hang up and listen, man. Much love.
First, I'm going to finish today, And tomorrow I got Bleach Report twice, so don't talk to me tomorrow. But Thursday, let's do something on your show. On your show.
We'll start going draft. Love you, man. Peace.
Love you too, bro. Let me hang up on foot properly here. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I got it right here. Let me see here. I'm still learning how to work the new phone. There, I'm still learning how to. I'm an old man. I gotta look at them all like this. All right, cool. And I go smack that close. Good call from Fitz though. Good call from Fitz. Hey man, I'm just over it, bro. I don't care how long you been here and how much improvement you make, dog. Izzy ain't good, bro. Tolbert ain't good, bro. It's not. Luke not getting the football. He can go. Deuce ain't good enough, bro. He let him go. Jalen Brooks, let him go. I'm done with that, bro. It's a wrap. Look, that's why I wasn't letting him get off with that Brock Hoffman take, man. Brock Hoffman ain't moving nobody. Man, it ain't it. He ain't good. I am done overrating my players. That's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Let me get ready for doing all right, man. Let me read some supers first. These is from. No, I had some this show. Let me refresh. I had some new ones. Okay. Jason dropped 5. It says if Graham falls to us and we can get Omarion Hampton in the second best case scenario, in my opinion, Demo is gonna come back with a vengeance and be the number 1 NFL. Hey, yo, chat. Let me say something. Hey, this may be too soon, but this is something I'm gonna be bringing up throughout the whole draft process. My heart is broken for DeMarvin Overshown, bro. It is broken for DeMarvin Overshown, and bro, I hate that he had to get injured twice, bro. But real talk, I think you need to be considering your options at linebacker in this draft, dog. You don't want to be in this situation where you getting Terrence Steele again. You know what I'm saying? Where you getting Terrence Steele out here, or you getting Michael Gallup out here. I think Trey is playing fine, but even Trey's play has like declined just a little bit. I at least just want to have a player just in case. Cause look, dog, DeMarvion Overshown is a star. I don't know what this injury gonna do to him, bro. The last injury, he overcame it. He worked hard at it. I hope he overcomes this one, cause I think he's one of the best players on your defense. I got to draft linebacker just to cover my butt here, bro. Just to cover my butt here, man. But hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I love y'all to pieces, man. This mean the world to me. That y'all just show up and kick it with me. He might not play next year anyways. This is the end of the season, so he might miss a game. He might miss 2. I'm not sure. Hey, draft a linebacker just to be sure. So I'm gonna be bringing it up a bunch in draft season. But hey, I appreciate y'all for being here, man. I love y'all to pieces, man. I'm about to get ready to record the Doing All Right podcast with Brian Broader. So I love y'all to pieces, man. Y'all be sure to tap in with us over there and get a little bit of work in with us, man. I love y'all to pieces.